One second, let me see. All right. That's actually interesting. What is that? Oh, that's from 8 months ago? We should take a look at that. All right. Let's check the audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's check the audio. Yeah, sounds okay. Sounds about fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Good enough. All right. What else we got? I think we're done with this. Done with this. Done with this. Done with this. Let's hear this.
Okay, starting there. So how can we use all of this to start thinking about the electrons in 3 dimension around the proton? Let's start with the ground state. In the ground state, what do we find? Well, if this was a wave function, mathematical probability wave, then the probability over here is 0. The probability increases to a maximum and then goes back to 0 again. That's what it looks like. It was a confined wave. But where is it confined between? Where is our electron wave confined between? Well, we know that one end could be the nucleus. The other end, well, infinity. We have all of space. So we could say that one end is the proton, the other end is all of space. So as we radiate.
But where's the wave? What's waving? 1 second. I'm waiting for news. Let me see. Did I miss a message? Oh, I need to do something urgently. All right. Wait, I have a message? That's good. Good message. Let me forward the message. 1 second. Where is it? All right. Okay. All right, let's see. So this, well, I don't understand, like, this is, I don't understand what they're imagining. And they agree that they don't understand what they're imagining. They agree that they're not imagining anything. Wait, yeah, that's good. Wait, there is a message? I just heard something coming in. So my server, yeah, this is just, so my server, I can hear it, but it doesn't give me the number, even though I told it, stop muting it. Like, it's not muted. All messages, show all, like, I'm trying to tell it, show me everything. Don't hide anything. Meanwhile, on other servers, I get messages, I get spam messages, but on my server, I don't get my messages. Okay, what's this? So this little butterfly, I met her last night, yesterday, on a stream. She's studying to be a med student. Look at how beautiful. I wish I could magnify the picture. Look at how beautiful she is. Oh my God. And she accuses me of being xenophobic. My God. Constantly occupied by my countless hobbies. Book trovert, gym girl, researcher, med student. What is medical school 1? I don't know. Such a cute little girl. Oh my God. And she accuses me of hating her. Wait, there's something else? Pending. Okay. All right. That's me watching. This one is this. This is watching. No, that's not this watching. Oh, so somebody is watching. Somebody's watching. Who's watching? Okay. Okay, what? Omar. How can I see your profile? Insta debater. Oh, what do you mean Insta debater? So come debate me. I'm an immigrant from the Middle East and want to talk to you. All right. Is he here? Let me see. Can I give him the link? AB about the ether theory if you want, of course. So join me. Let me give you. I can give you the link to this. Copy. I'll give you the link here, or I'll give you the link here. Can I have StreamYard link? StreamYard is a big inconvenience, but you can have it if you want. Here for everyone, anyone who wants to join. As I can't voice in Discord channel, that's weird. Uh, whatever you want. Whatever you want. And anyone who wants to join, anyway, until he joins us.
We go outwards from the
So I don't know what they're imagining. It's such a nightmare to talk to listen to these people because they agree that they make no sense. It's okay to make no sense. Do I still have my paper? So it's a get instant insights dismiss. Do I still have it? Yeah. So this is the only thing to me that makes no sense. Just Bell's theorem. Everything else makes sense. I agree that I cannot understand Bell's theorem. Bell's theorem, as Einstein said, the only explanation is there's these wormholes all over the universe. This entire universe is filled with wormholes. It's ridiculous. Like, it's the craziest. Are you going to join? There you are. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hey. Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's
What's
your proposition? What's your proposition or your explanation for?
Yeah, we know who that is. That's Andrew. So he created a new user. So let's block this guy. Oh, somebody's joined us. Hello. Oh, Shashi, how are you?
No, Mr. Smith. How are
Hey.
you?
Okay. What's up? Why are you muting yourself?
Just saying hi, because I don't want the background noise too. It's just my habit. It's
No,
just my way.
don't worry about it. So last time, like you know, you weren't very nice last time we spoke.
I was so nice. What are you talking about?
No,
Uh, that's your interpretation. I know, because I make a point to be nice when I come into your room always.
you you were very mean and mean-hearted. You were being like a, what I call an evil vegan. You were hurtful. I remember.
Wait, hold on. You said that I was very mean. The first thing you said that I was mean.
Yes.
What does that mean to you? Like, what sense?
Usually when what I remember, I don't remember the details, but I remember, shaking, literally shaking after you left.
Right, that's an interpretation. You got to check the facts, my friend.
No, no, no. You caused me mental anguish. That's not nice. You weren't nice.
Look, if you can tell me what I said, then I can stop saying
It
it.
doesn't matter. It
But when
doesn't.
you tell me how you felt or whatever, that's not me being mean. That's you interpreting what I said as mean. And I'm sorry, but like if I said something mean, I will change that. I will change my behavior. But I don't know what I said because you can't tell me.
It's not
See, you
necessarily.
got to be able to remember your to protect yourself. You have to remember the things that people say that hurt you, so that you can tell them not to say them anymore.
I
Just trying to
disagree.
help you.
See, you're being hurtful again. Don't say you're trying to help me after I just told you you hurt me.
Wait,
Hmm.
if someone says the sentence "I'm trying to help you," you think that's mean. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your interpretations are skewed. Check the facts. That's my
Again,
advice to you.
again, you're being
Check the
hurtful.
facts.
You're being a.
When someone says check the facts to you, you think that's hurtful. I'm so sorry for you. Who hurt you? I'm sorry. Blessings to you.
Wow. Okay. As usual, vegans are evil. And just another day, another evil vegan. Vegans are evil. It's just par for the course. That's all they are. They're just evil incarnate. That's all they are. Okay. And by the way, Andrew, like I blocked you out of my life. Don't come back. Please don't come back. You misbehaved. You tried to hurt my hearing. You literally blew air into the microphone after I asked you not to do it. So I don't want you in my life ever again. Like I don't know what you'd have to do. Like maybe if you'd apologize a lot and promise not to do it, but even then, I don't trust you. You're untrustworthy. So I'm sorry. I mean, you were interesting to debate, but you're a terrible person. I mean, you're very young. Maybe you'll grow out of being so mean. And Shashi, I don't know what to tell you. Like what you just did right now was very hurtful. Okay. Should white celebrities adopt black kids? Hmm. Let's see if we can get. Well, we were watching this guy.
the proton
I
all the
don't
way towards
know.
the
I don't know what to do with this. This doesn't make any sense. He's not explaining anything. He's like, it's not even an analogy. It's not. It's utter nonsense. Let's start over.
zero again. That's what it looks like. It was a confined wave. But where is it confined between? When I first learned about the atomic structure, life was simple. Electron was orbiting the nucleus, kind of like the planets going around the sun. Everything made sense. But then I entered high school and learned that this is wrong. A better way to think about it is in terms of quantum numbers. And there were a few quantum numbers. They had their own rules, and that led to electrons doing this orbital thing, 3D structures, which had these beautiful shapes. But why do they have these shapes, and what exactly are they? Well, none of that made any intuitive sense until now. See, my goal is always to not just understand things, but to try and rediscover them because I feel that's the best way to learn something. And that's exactly the ambitious goal of this video. So we're gonna start by pretending we don't know anything about quantum numbers or orbitals or their shapes, and just by using intuition, step
So it would be nice if he meant what he just said, but many times he just says and doesn't mean it. He says, I want to rediscover it, but he never steps outside of the bounds of what is acceptable physics. He's not like me. Like, I'm willing to take chances. If I disagree with Einstein, I say so. And then I later discover, hey, actually, me and Einstein disagree with everyone else. Okay, I don't care. I honestly don't care. But this guy, I don't trust him. He has, I mean, he's very, sometimes he has pretty good insights, but in this video, not so much.
step by step. Let's see how much we can rediscover it together. So if you're ready for this, let's begin. Since all this comes from Schrodinger's equations, let's talk to Schrodinger. And let's start at the very beginning. Schrodinger, what's the
What do you mean it comes from Schrodinger's equation? Why are you even mentioning Schrodinger's equation? This makes no sense. You shouldn't start from Schrodinger. You should start from first principles. Like, tell me how you got here or whatever. Like, go through quickly through the history. This is how long is this video? How can you tell? Oh, this is a 33-minute video. take the first, I would say 60 seconds, but certainly 30 seconds, 10 seconds to quickly go through how we got here, why we think this. Maybe mention, I don't know, mention some experiments, how we got here. So, I mean, what is this blackness? Why do you think there is a plus here? Why? Like mention, like review quickly in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Take a few minutes to review how we got here and why you think this. Okay, now you can discuss why you think this is false.
What's the problem with this planetary model? It's so simple, so beautiful. What's the problem with that? And Schrodinger says, Mahesh, it's terrible.
What do you mean Schrodinger? Why are you bringing up Schrodinger? Why not tell me what you think? Why do you think there is a problem? Why are you mentioning Schrodinger, of all people? Like you're plucking one of the great names out of a box. Let's have a discussion with Schrodinger. Why? Why not anyone else?
It doesn't explain anything. For example, we have a charge that is accelerating as it goes around. And according to electromagnetic wave theory, accelerated charges should lose energy. They should really.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean accelerating charges? So let me think. So you're saying that if I actually had, right, let's say it's this size. Let's build this contraption. Let's build a contraption with a plus charge. Somehow we're going to have a plus charge here, and somehow we're going to have a negative charge here. And we're going to attach. Now we're not going to attach a string between them. According to you, right? They're attracting each other, right? Because this is negative and this is positive, so they're attracting each other. And so we're going to have like a ball of plus, a tiny ball of plus, and a tinier, maybe, ball of minus, of negative charge. Now, notice that if this negative charge moves a little bit farther, it's going to move farther and farther because the electric attraction diminishes, right, by the inverse square law. And if it spirals in, it's going to spiral in further because, or whatever. If it starts falling in, I mean, the attraction is stronger because of the inverse square law. But notice that Earth is in a stable orbit. So theoretically, like let's build this in outer space so we don't have to deal with gravity and such. So this is in outer space. Let's take a sphere of positive charge and a sphere of negative charge. Notice that because of the inverse square law, the inverse square law, one of the benefits that it gives us is stable orbits. Right? Planet Earth is in a stable orbit. If we slow it down, it's going to go into a smaller stable orbit. If we speed it up, right? If we add velocity tangentially to the direction of motion, it's going to climb up. You can imagine a well, like a bowl, a BOWL, a bowl where the positive charge is at the bottom of the bowl and the negative charge is spinning inside the bowl. And if you speed it up, it just climbs higher to a higher elevation in the bowl, right? This is a top view of the bowl. And this is the bottom of the bowl. And this is, right, imagine like over here is the rim. So as you speed the negative charge, or this ball, as you speed it up, it's going to just climb the bowl. That's basically planetary orbits. Any orbit. All orbits are stable because of the shape of the bowl. The shape is what is the shape? Is it it's not a parabola, is it? I don't think it's a parabola. No, it's not. Is it a hyperbola? I mean, it's the inverse square law. What is the shape of the inverse square? It's like 1 over r squared, right? The force is 1 over r squared. That's the force pulling it in. But what is the shape of the bowl? Like, if you pretend it's a bowl, what would be the shape of the bowl? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question because as it speeds up, it goes higher and higher, and it goes. But actually, the angular velocity is slower. Anyway, you have to think through the the geometry and stuff. So this is very interesting in of itself, and the same would apply to this orbital, to the proton and the electron. It's the same orbital mechanics. If the electron were to be an actual particle, which at this point I don't want to judge, maybe it is. We know that electrons are sort of particles for many reasons. I mean, there's experiments where we see that electrons are particles, but there's also experiments where we see that electrons are waves. But we can fit these two things a little bit together because it's it's a strange wave. It's a wave, so according to me, it's a wave. It's waving through the ether, but it's a wave that maintains its integrity somehow, which I don't know how it does that. I honestly I don't know. I don't know if we know, like since modern physicists, the same as all physicists, I mean today's physicists, they refuse to discuss the electron as something we can imagine. Unfortunately, I'm basically the only one who tries to imagine an electron. They do try to imagine it, but they refuse to theorize about the ether. And to me, it's clear that there must be an ether because of gravity. I mean, gravity proves there is a flow of ether. The ether fluid that fills the universe is to me the simplest explanation. Okay, so let's try to understand what's going on. So let's build this contraption, a macro contraption in outer space, so we don't have to deal with air resistance and gravity and anything of the sort. So let's take a positively charged sphere and a negatively charged sphere and ignore the gravitational attraction for now. So as so we can give the electron a push in the tangential direction and it will go into a stable orbit. We can increase its velocity, it will go into another stable orbit. We can increase its velocity, it will go into another stable orbit, and so on forever. It will always be in a stable orbit. There's no exception to this. And as we slow it down, we can slow it down and it will go into a lower stable orbit. Slow it down further, it will go into a lower stable orbit. But it will always be in a stable orbit. However, now let's talk about the fact that it's an accelerating charge. And accelerating charges radiate electromagnetic radiation, right? So if I put an antenna, which is just a wire, if I put a wire here, or two wires, very close to each other, and I let this spin around, I'll be able to measure if I put a voltmeter, it's a very sensitive voltmeter between the two wires. Like let's say I have two wires here and I put a voltmeter between them, I'll be able to see the voltmeter moving back and forth as the electron spins, because obviously, I mean, sometimes it's closer, sometimes it's farther. That's one reason why we should be able to notice something. But on top of that, we know that it's this thing because there is an ether. So this electron, right, it's creating waves. But how is it creating waves? Why would you say that it's creating waves, that it's causing a vibration in the ether, in what is known as the electromagnetic field? How is it creating this vibration? I mean, we know because of Maxwell's equations, we know that this happens, and this is how Hertz discovered electromagnetic radiation. He measured, I mean, he created, I think, sparks in one side of the room, and he noticed sparks on the other side of the room, and that's how he discovered electromagnetic radiation, which was predicted by Maxwell's equations. And Maxwell's equations just tell us, is just the summary of what was the guy before Maxwell? I forgot the name. So Maxwell did the math for whom? Is this how you spell whom? Oh, come on. Faraday. Faraday did the experiments. Let me just text back. Jesus Christ. I took a phone call before I started the stream so that no one bothers me during the stream. What? They're not gonna let go. They're gonna bother me now for the next couple of hours. Unfortunately. All right, so Faraday did the experiments and drew the diagrams, and Maxwell just converted the diagrams into mathematical equations. So basically, Maxwell is a mathematical notation of Faraday's experiments. Experiments with magnets and wires, and how wires that carry electricity and change electricity create magnetic fields. 1 second. Oh my God. This is crazy. One second. One second. Mm. All right. Jesus Christ. I'm still trying to put together a very, very big business deal. So everybody's on climbing on my head. Ah! Leave me alone. Okay, let's look. Oh my god. Funny. All right. Anyway, so these equations are very simple. They just describe simple experiments with wires and wires and voltmeters and simple stuff. But from these equations, it was clear that electromagnetic waves should arise and should travel at the speed of light. That was the prediction. Then Hertz actually discovered them. These are the equations, but the equations are just a mathematical notation to describe basically these diagrams. It's just geometry. It's just vector calculus. And actually these are the original equations. Maxwell didn't have, I don't think he had this notation available. I think this is like three-dimensional. And instead here you can just use vector calculus or something like that. I think this is what's his name? This is not Maxwell. This is his student, Heaviside or something. Something like that. It's not critical. So where's the video? And I wish he went through and talked the way I'm explaining it. He should explain it. Go through the history, go through a simulation. Maybe instead of half an hour, spend half a day explaining this. Then you should have long form and short form. You can create a short form and then have a long form. And why aren't you debating this? Why aren't physicists debating? This is so weird. Like debate. They debate flat earthers. Why don't you debate other physicists? What's going on? Physicists never debate. I guess they write papers to each other. Okay. Anyway, so basically, we need to go back to Faraday. Like, what experiment did Faraday conduct that will predict that this macro electron should create electromagnetic waves that should be detectable by an antenna on the other side, right next to it? Mm. So one example is that as far as this antenna is concerned, the electron is being accelerated up and down. Right? You could argue that the acceleration left and right you could argue that this motion, as it's moving, the motion is nothing. It's all about the acceleration. I'm just trying to imagine why would this create, why would you expect this to create waves? Does it create waves? If this is just in a stable orbit, does it really create waves? Can you really detect it? I mean, if you build this contraption, would it really lose energy and spiral in? That's what you're claiming. If you put an antenna here, would you be able to detect this motion, this stable orbit? I'm not sure. So I'm not sure this should lose energy. I'm not sure your claim is correct. Why would it lose energy? I don't know. We need to actually conduct this experiment. I mean, the question is, if we look at Maxwell's equations, where here do we see that an accelerating electron creates electromagnetic waves? Where do you see this? Maybe this equation. This is what do you call this? I forgot already the names. This is like a circular pattern of a magnetic field is created by a change in electric field. So you could argue that as far as the antenna is concerned, there's a change in electric field, not so much because of the up and down, more because of the left and right. So the antenna should feel this left and right. And because of this left and right, so this would be the left and right. So as far as the antenna is concerned, the antenna is our measuring apparatus. So as far as the measuring apparatus is concerned, there is a change in electric field over time. The electric field, right? The antenna is here. The electric field is stronger when the electron is here. It's weaker when it's here. So as far as the antenna is concerned, there is a change in electric field. It goes up and down, sinusoidally, sinusoidally. Okay, and if that happens, then you get a magnetic field relative to the change with the maximum. When you have a maximally changing electric field, you have the maximum magnetic field. So the maximum change is not here. The maximum change is here. Because when the electron is here, that's the maximum electric change that the antenna is experiencing. When the electron is here, there is no change. The change in the electric field is zero. But when it's here, it's maximal. So basically, because the electron is moving left and right, there is a magnetic field created, and that's energy. So this device is shedding energy as far as this antenna is concerned. And then it should spiral down. Notice that the proton is also, it necessarily oscillates. but not as much because it's much heavier. It's much, right? This is a ratio of 1 to 2,000. So it's 2/10 of a percent. So anyway, this moves. The electron is moving 2,000 times relative, oscillating relative to the nucleus, to the proton, and on top you also have a neutron, so it's 4,000. To a ratio of 1 to 4,000, it's virtually there's no motion, so the positive is not moving. So the positive is not, right. You could say, oh, the positive is moving as much as the negative, so the system on average is not shedding energy, but this is not the case. So this system, you could argue, is shedding energy. So I'd have to agree that this device would shed energy. But he had to explain this. You can't just say an 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 accelerating electron, an accelerating electric um charge sheds energy or whatever. You have to go through. You have to go all the way to the bottom. You have to build a contraption and demonstrate it, right? Just like I did. I mean, for you it should take a few seconds. I actually had to go and remember and then look at this, and we still need to go back and understand why this is true. But this is true because of a simple This is a simple experiment. This experiment is the change of electric. It's the change of an electric field. We just have a wire, and we charge the wire, and we have like a compass, and we notice that the compass jumps when we charge the wire. That's it. It's a simple experiment that took place on a certain day in front of, right, I think Faraday conducted this experiment in front of an audience. I don't remember where and when, but he tried. Anyway, it's a famous experiment. So this is the conclusion of a straightforward experiment. This is just an experiment. When you charge a wire, the compass next to it jumps. That's it. You pass energy, you pass a current through a wire instantaneously. So the charge runs through the wire, and then you discharge it. You charge and discharge. Every time you charge, the compass jumps. And every time you discharge, the compass jumps. That's it. So that's energy. The compass moving, that's energy. Okay. This is an interesting diagram. I mean, analogy. Okay, so you should be saying this, right? Always talk from first principles, what we do know, what we can reproduce at home. Any child should be able to reproduce what you just said. Ah. Okay, let's see if there's no one is joining this room. Okay. But there is people on the server. I mean, it's Friday morning. Yeah, there's very few people on the server. Random debate. Well, mm, I don't know anybody here. Lamrone is a meanie. I remember Perp Kush. Professional pothead business owner Trump. Okay. All right. Corruption of the Bible. Jesus Christ. hmm Abortion equals bad. People learn from me. This is abortion equals bad. Vegan equals evil. Convince me. Oh my god. Discord is amazing. What about other servers? Where's the politics server? Mm, there's more people on the politics server, but I can't create a room in the politics server. Terrible. Okay. Mm, how do you? Can you? I wish it would just jump to my. Oh, there it is. Okay. I want to tell them I'm streaming on YouTube, so I don't have to. Um, let me put a note here. Um, streaming this on YouTube. By joining, you are giving me permission to record you. Okay. But I think they need to sign a waiver. Okay. So this should shed energy. So, but the electron doesn't shed energy. If it did, it would spiral in. So why is the electron stable? That's the question. And basically, De Broglie, who gave the answer? So the first guy, I totally forgot all the names. Jesus Christ. Who was the first guy to propose a stationary orbit? The orbitals. Mm, forgot the name. Bohr. It was Bohr. Who's this guy? TurboTax? So this is an ad? Have an expert do your taxes or do them yourself. Either way, our calculations are 100% accurate. Okay, so what was his name? Bohr. So Bohr came up with the idea. Let's say that there are stable orbits. Let's just assume stable orbits. He didn't explain why. But by assuming stable orbits, he was able to make predictions that, and these predictions were true. Let's see what this guy says.
Radiate light. And so if it was losing energy, it would spiral into the nucleus.
That's not how it works. You see? He created a false animation. That's not what happens. What happens is that, so how is it losing energy? So we said, as far as the antenna here is concerned, the maximum energy is being lost when the electron moves this way, moves over here and over here. This is the maximum energy shedding as far as this is concerned. So I guess if you have, so So when the electron moves over here, you can imagine a wave going this way. It's waving, and you can detect the wave over here, and that's energy. And when it moves this way, you can detect the wave over here, but also over here. And when it moves this way, it's creating a wave that's detectable over here and over here, but not to the right and to the left. So the right, something like that, right? Depends on this equation, right? This is a vector, and this is a vector. But notice that there's no electric field. It's not that the change in electric field causes an electric field. It causes a magnetic field. And the magnetic field if this changes, then it creates a magnetic field, but this magnetic field would be changing. And a changing magnetic field creates an electric field. And this is the electromagnetic wave. So really what happens, but a magnetic field, we know because of Einstein explained that a magnetic field is just an electric field experienced through relativity. So this is so confusing. Jesus Christ, this is so intricate. But you should be able to create a computer simulation that takes care of the whole thing. Anyway, so when this moves this way, it creates a magnetic field. There is a magnetic field or a magnetic wave. And the magnetic wave creates an electric field. So it could be at the end of the day that when this moves up and down, that's the maximum electric field. Because at the end we'd be measuring, unless we're using a compass. If we're measuring the direct magnetic, anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. But the question is, how is it shedding energy? So as it's moving, I guess you need to imagine, you have to imagine a fluid. And as it's moving, now by moving through this fluid, it's not shedding energy. It's shedding energy because it's changing direction. It's changing velocity. But how does that become a wave? It has to become an electromagnetic wave. So I think 3 brown, 2 red, whatever, blue, he made videos that explain it. Mechanically. Militante vegane. Let me see. This is incredible. He was about to kill the captain of the Gorn. Jesus Christ.
No. No, I won't kill you. Maybe you thought you were protecting yourself when you attacked the outpost.
You hear this?
No, I won't kill him. Do you hear?
He's dying. You already killed him. Where's this nonsense?
You'll have to get your entertainment someplace else.
He was so thin. Jesus.
What the hell's going on here? Rowdy Dubs is in the Iron Spot, drunk and
installing an MCB onto a rail to fit into the distribution box.
Wow.
This is a
Amazing. How do you not dislocate your shoulder every time?
since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the
This is one of the most amazing conversations. She was in No One, and he was a famous actor. She was like what was she, 16?
base, I have chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Or.
Everyone here, hello, evil.
Hello.
Hello, evil.
Hello.
So,
Uh,
do you want to do some AI?
now, what do you do some AI for a little bit?
What?
I'll watch you do some AI.
Okay. Look, I just want to figure out. I just want to understand this code. That's all. Is all. The question is, what's the best way? I mean, I don't think the best way to learn a course is from DeepSeek. I think we need like a
Are you
normal.
gonna go to udemy.com or something? Or
No, that costs money. No, why Udemy? Why not
well,
YouTube?
there's probably free to me. There's probably free courses on Udemy. I don't know, who's somebody on YouTube that you want to watch? I mean, do you like Free Code Camp, or do you like but Free Code Camp has loads of free courses.
But
Maybe
the
there's one on AI and machine learning and neural network.
okay, so free
Yeah, Code Camp on YouTube.
code camp. Wait, who joined us?
Yes.
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
are you gonna tell me why veganism is evil now?
It doesn't say veganism is evil. It says vegan equals evil. So I can tell you why vegan equals evil.
Okay, please do.
Vegan equals evil. It's it's just my experience with vegans. They're just evil people that discovered that they can be evil through veganism. Veganism is just a tool for evil people to be evil. That's just
Ow, that doesn't tell me anything.
There actually used to be a Tumblr profile called Vegan Jedi Mind Tricks. And it was about like how vegans use rhetoric to like, kind of brainwash you into their
rhetoric is fine.
stupidity.
Rhetoric is good, but that's not
Right, but the rhetoric was like, like ridiculous, like reasoning and fallacies and
fallacies are fine. You can use
Maybe you were just being convinced by an argument. You say your rhetoric is brainwashing you, or they're giving logical frame.
No, that's not my position. That's not my proposition.
I don't know.
I was just talking about the Tumblr page. That's all. Called Vegan Mind Tricks.
Mr. Slave, I've been asking you like almost every day, and you're yet to tell me.
I think I just told you, but you can ask me more questions if I'm not clear. What else do you want to know? Like, continue interrogating. I gave you my argument.
You didn't give an argument. You gave some
Mm-hmm.
hearsay scenario where a vegan was evil.
What do you mean hearsay? I told you it's my personal experience.
Yeah, that would be hearsay. So you're
My
telling me a
That's
story.
not
my
what hearsay
pers
is. You
my
need to Google what hearsay is.
my no no no. My personal experience. I wouldn't define that as hearsay. It's literally it's experiential. It's exactly, I would say, the opposite of hearsay.
How did the person use veganism to be evil? You're just saying they did this, but I don't know how.
Uh,
Well, you'd have to ask them, really. I mean,
no,
I'm
no, no,
asking
no.
the guy making.
Yeah, it's my
he didn't
proposition.
say how they were evil. I mean, he just said it was.
No, no, but it's fine. I mean, he wants to know. Look, it's my experience. So, what, like, what I noticed is my. That's just how I feel. Obviously, is that it's evil. It's evil people that discovered that through veganism they can be evil. So, for example, they're very rude when they talk to me. They try to inflict emotional damage to me, and
Emotional damage.
and they succeed. I mean, in many instances, when I talk to vegans, I mean, more than normal people. Like, there's normal day-to-day people that are mean. Yeah, some more, some less. But with vegans, it's off the chart. Vegans are mean, mean-hearted, mean-spirited, just evil. It's like they just want to inflict emotional pain to me, much more than you know your average person. That's well, like an average distribution. Like normal people, non-vegans, you get a normal distribution. Some are mean, some are not. But with vegans, it's off the chart. It's like it's all the extra evil people discovered veganism, and they all go to veganism. It's just so you can have, right, in normal distribution you would have some people that are mean and people that are not, but my intuition is that the people that tend towards evil to just get
So you're saying evil people become vegan. You're not saying when you're vegan you become evil.
Wait, did you just yawn?
Yep.
Why did you do that?
Done because I'm tired, not because of the conversation.
So why don't you leave? Why are you being so hurtful?
I just
Why would you behave this way?
I didn't yawn on purpose to indicate to you that I'm bored. That's not what that was about.
You
I
literally
yawned because
I literally asked you, why did you yawn? You just literally said because of the conversation.
no, I said not because of the conversation, because I just woke up and I'm still tired.
Okay. So, like,
Yeah, I'm not
please,
trying to. Yeah.
please refrain from that. That's very hurtful.
It was an accident, dude. Like if I burp, it would be. That would be. I wouldn't try to do that.
Okay.
It would be.
So try to be cordial. Like, pretend this is a business meeting.
Okay.
Just be nice. I'm nice. I try to be nice.
Well, this business meeting has been going on for quite a while, and I'm yet to understand the premise that vegan equals evil.
Okay, your audio is broken up and you're not being cordial. So I don't know what to tell you.
How's my audio right now?
I don't know. I mean, we would have to continue talking. I missed half of your sentence, but I heard that you said that this business meeting has been going on for quite a while. So that's not a nice thing to say in a business meeting. So look, you don't have to be here. Honestly,
Are you ever going to tell me why vegan equals evil?
not if you misbehave.
I'm not doing anything but asking the question.
You are misbehaving. You're not being cordial. You're
Hey,
not.
you're making a claim and not explaining your claim.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't work for you. You're not. You're not behaving nicely towards me.
So you fail to substantiate your claim.
Um, you're ignoring what I just told you.
You said that there's evil people and they use being vegan to be evil.
Yeah,
And then I asked,
yeah, we're not
right?
talking.
And then I
We're not talking about that anymore. Now we're
are
discussing.
vegans intentionally evil or are evil people choosing to be vegan? Which
We're,
is it?
we're not going to talk about that. We need first to resolve why you're being a meanie, why you're trying to hurt me.
All right, dude.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. Let's get. Are you leaving?
Why would I leave?
I don't
I'm
know.
curious why it's evil. I want you to tell me.
We're not going to talk. You're misbehaving towards me. I'm not enjoying this.
You're not enjoying someone asking you to substantiate your claim. Don't
That's
make the claim.
no, I didn't say that. I said I'm not
Vegans,
enjoying.
vegans are the furthest thing from evil. It is
Don't cut me off, please. I don't cut you off. I let you finish. Don't cut me off. If you do that again, I'll mute you, and then you might as well leave. So
yeah, vegans are very good. They're good people.
yeah, and you're being evil. So you've been either you're vegan or you're pro-vegan. The more That's my experience. The more vegan a person is, the more evil the person is. So you're evil. You're evilish.
That's not nice. Why would you say such a thing?
I explained to you, like, you yawned. That was not nice. And then you complained that the business meeting is prolonging, and then you cut me off. You're misbehaving. You're not being nice. You're being evil, and you're pro-vegan, which fits the equation. So you're
Yeah,
you're
not nice. All evil.
you're proving my proposition.
You're the one not being nice. You titled your room "Vegans Are Evil." I disagree.
I
Vegans are nice people. Why would you say such a thing about
I
such nice people?
Okay. You're
Very
not
evil of you to accuse others of being evil when they're actually good people.
okay. That's not my experience.
Okay, you won't tell me your experience.
Okay. Do you want to talk about anything else?
Nope. I want to know why you claim vegans are evil.
I explained it to you, and you proved the proposition by being hurtful.
You hurt animals.
We can debate that. That's a separate debate, but that has nothing to do with our first proposition.
You support the farming industry,
That has
which
nothing. It
causes
it might be true.
suffering.
I might.
Yeah, it
It
causes
has nothing to
suffering.
do. It has nothing to do with the
So
proposition.
you're evil.
Okay, nothing. Look, I might be evil, but
Yes, you are evil. Thank
okay.
you.
There you go. Yes, you're evil. Oh, yes, you're evil. Okay, all right. As always, vegans are evil, and there's nothing we can do about that. Let's see if we can get evil here. Why does he keep running away? Um, Okay, where is he? Let's just, if I could. Who was he? What was his name? He's not on the server. Okay. Let me look. What was it? Just get evil here. Evil.
You.
Oh. His name is Kaylee. All right, Kaylee. So we're gonna lock Kaylee. Done. All right. Where's our favorite evil? Anyway, it has. So you have to imagine that the ether. You have to be creating waves in the ether. The question is, how do these waves get created? Oh, we were going to look at 3-5 brown. Hi.
Hey, what you doing?
I locked him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was being.
Slave used lock.
Wait, what?
I'm just reading what it says on the side chat. Mr. Slave used a lock.
Mr. Slave used a lock?
That's what it says in the side chat.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I locked him out. Yeah,
Okay.
I need to lock out these evil people out of my life. They're just mean.
Yeah.
They just like they're impossible to talk to. It's not like they want to actually have a conversation. Like you can probably have like I can have conversations with people about anything, but with vegans, no, there's people that it's very difficult to talk to. And vegans are off the chart difficult to talk to. Anyway, so you said that I can look for an AI course. Let's see, AI course for.
Yeah, I just want to upload it to Free Code Camp on YouTube. Someone uploaded a course on Deep Seek, like yesterday.
No, I don't want DeepSeek. I don't care about DeepSeek so much.
I didn't say that you did. I'm just saying. I just gave an example of a course that was uploaded yesterday about AI.
Okay, Harvard artificial intelligence course. This looks like Python, and this looks like a neural network.
Wait, what else? Let me have a look at this. What is it? It's total. Oh, artificial intelligence course.
It's a 12-hour course.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a Harvard CFA. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, you can see the actual course is underneath that, by the way. It's the Free Code Camp, but the course is underneath if you want to join the course.
Okay.
Well, below that is the course.
Hello, the night owl. How are you?
Hello.
What's up?
I'm relaxed. That's what I am right now.
You're what?
Yet either. It's 10:36 in the morning.
Wait, what did you say? You're relaxing?
It's literally 10:36 in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk?
I mean, what about?
You were here last night. We were talking about immigration.
We were talking about
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking about with Noxie. I was semi interested in that conversation.
Moxie?
Yeah.
I
Gorgeous
locked.
Noxie.
Oh, gorgeous Noxie. Yeah. So we were discussing trans, and then we switched to immigration. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Do you want
I
to?
mean, I guess immigration, although like I
Mhm.
generally believe in both worlds of immigration, I do strongly believe that you should be legally in America if you're gonna live in America.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I
What do you,
said I do strongly believe that you need to be legal to live in America.
so you agree that we should deport all illegal immigrants?
I agree that we need to deport all of the bad immigrants, yes.
All the bad immigrants? What did you say?
hmm
What do you mean bad?
I agree. I agree that we need to deport all of the bad illegal immigrants,
Oh, the
which we
bad.
are doing.
Okay, the bad illegal immigrants. I mean, I guess that should be the priority, but um okay. Yeah, I think we should, like, we have no choice. Like every other country deports illegal immigrants. Not a single country just allows them to live there. Like I'm traveling. Like wherever I travel, it's such a nightmare to enter every country. And you have to leave on time, otherwise they're coming for you. You can't be in third world countries. You can't overstay your visa. But in the United States, it's like, yeah, you could just walk through the border. Everything is fine. Yeah. It's like nobody cares. What is this nonsense? Why is America like worse than a third world country? No country on the planet allows for this. What is this nonsense?
Right. I agree.
But you're
We got
saying
stupid
what?
because we got a terrible political system.
Okay, but you're saying that we should deport only the bad illegals. We should not deport the good illegals, right?
hmm
Okay.
And I'm counting that as like illegal immigrants in period, but like the good illegal immigrants have a reason to stay or could have a reason to stay.
What do you mean reason?
Like they provide for America or whatever.
But what does that mean? They provide for America.
Well, if they already have a job, if they're already set in America and they're not doing anything like bad, they
What do you,
can go through the process of becoming a citizen.
okay, why not go back to their country and go through the process legally, stand in
I
line.
don't know. Like, I generally don't know how people.
Hmm.
I really don't, because Caesar Milan was a legal immigrant.
Because what? Caesar Milan
Caesar Milan was a legal immigrant. Yeah.
was illegal?
No, he wasn't. He was illegal.
He was illegal? All right.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was illegal, but
Hmm.
he got lucky and got his citizenship before anyone noticed.
Look, the question is, why do you want to keep illegal immigrants in this country, unlike literally every other country on the
I
planet?
Well,
really
Elon
don't.
Musk was illegal. Yeah,
I generally don't.
Elon Musk was illegal?
yeah, according to his brother, yeah.
He
Okay.
was illegal, but then he got his citizenship. It's different.
Exactly.
Look,
So if they get their citizenships, I'm fine with it. If they go through the process, I'm fine with them staying. But if they don't, they need to get the fuck out of America.
right, but I'm not saying only the bad ones. I'm saying any illegal immigrant should leave. And if we catch
Yes,
him,
I agree.
like if you leave now, you can apply for citizenship. But if you don't leave now, we
I
catch.
agree the fact that you said. No, I do agree with what your statement is.
Right.
That all illegal immigrants should leave.
Right.
But since they're all in America already, like since those people, they can try to get their citizenship.
But I'm against any immigration. We should not be accepting any immigrants. Right now, we need a pause on immigration.
Are you in America or no?
Am I what?
Are you from America or no?
I am an American. I am a citizen.
Okay, I was just asking because your accent.
Yeah, I have an accent. So
where are you from?
I don't disclose that information.
Okay, that's fine. It's completely understandable.
Yeah. So
you have a lot of weird ass people out on Discord.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. So the way
it's very dangerous. I don't even tell people where I'm from.
Yeah.
Hell.
So the way I see it, when you bring in an immigrant, whether they are legal or illegal, there's no difference. You are.
There really isn't, because if they're legal or immigrant, when they're immigrants, they're not from America.
No, but what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. When you bring in an immigrant into America, you are necessarily disincentivizing financially, economically, an American from having a child. So the low birth rates, one of the reasons is because we have positive influx of immigration.
We have too many people.
Even one, no, it's not too many people, but every immigrant that comes in, that means one less. You're hot miking. That means an American can have one less child. You can't have both.
Right.
So people like Elon Musk is that, low birth rates, but bring in more immigration. I'm gonna die on this hill. Bring in more immigrants. Like you can't have both. Like the economy. What?
I'm cold because this house is cold.
Oh, it's like the economy can grow at a certain rate. The economy is limited in its growth rate because of basically many reasons, most of which is legislation. So the economy's rate of growth is very limited. Within this limitation, you can either have children or bring in immigrants. You can't have both. If you choose to bring in immigrants, okay, then you know there is an advantage because you don't have to bring up the child. You don't have to wait 20, 30 years for the child to become a productive member of society. Yeah, but now you can't have the child. Can't have both. The economy can grow at a certain rate. If you bring in immigrants, you're not having children. One or the other. And you're being replaced. This is the replacement theory. But it's not a conspiracy. It's literally mathematics. It's economics. You can't have both. As long as the economy's growth is constrained by the clause of the...
I'm agreeing with you, dude. I'm not arguing about it. I'm not having a debate with it. I know for a fact you're telling the truth about that.
Yeah. I mean, the growth of the economy is constrained by the government's deep clause in our flesh. The government is not letting us act freely. We can't build houses as much as we want. Like most of America, in Alaska, you cannot build. You need to let the bears rule. And in much of America, the alligators need to rule. And everywhere, some other animal needs to rule. Humans are not allowed to build in America. We need wilderness. Everything needs to be wilderness. But we need to bring in more immigrants, but we're not allowed to build. more immigrants, but not a lot to build. So the economy cannot grow. The economy is constrained. But bring in more immigrants. All right, fine. But you're bringing in more immigrants, and that is the maximum growth of the economy. So you can't have children. Can't have both. And you're just replacing. You're just replacing.
What's up, Mr. Slave?
Hello, Mr. Lemrones. How are you?
Doing
Hello,
good.
how are you?
What's up, Night Owl?
What's up? How are you doing?
We're chilling, man. Where you guys from, man? Are you European, Mr. Slave?
I don't discuss my personal life. I'm sorry.
Bro, why do you have such little dick energy?
Excuse me?
He doesn't, my
Why do you
dude.
have such little dick energy?
Pro,
You have little
he's
dick energy, bro.
deportation. I'm pro deportation also. To be real with
Why do you have little dick energy? Why do you have little dick energy, bro? What are you European, bro, or not? Are you in Canada or something, Mr. Slave?
Lemrones, Lemrones, please behave.
Why are we gonna get information like that? That's like doxing us.
That's not doxing, bro. You guys are being bitches. I'm from Florida. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? With my information knowing I'm from Florida? Tell me. I'm a tradesman. What are you gonna know about me? What are you gonna find out about me? You're gonna Google me, tradesman.
Lemrones, I'm gonna mute you. Please stop.
Your mother's a hooker. Yeah, it's fine. Mute me. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
What the hell?
He's
Why are
always
people?
Yeah, he's always like that towards me. I don't know. I don't remember where it started.
He's probably looking at. He's probably like, "Why don't you share information? I mean, you don't have to share information if you don't feel comfortable with it. That's simple."
But he always finds a reason to be mean towards me.
So we're both pro immigrant or pro deportation.
It's not just that. I'm anti-immigration. Was he Lemrone's finest? Let me check.
I'm pretty anti. I think I'm anti-immigration in terms of like. In terms of like, if you're from Mexico and you want to go to like the United States.
1 second. Spa visit. I have somebody in the what do you call it? StreamYard that wants to join. Right.
Oh my god! Following the user has been locked from vegan equals evil executor, Mr. Slave, victim, Lamar's fitness.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. Spa visit. I can't just let you in because I don't know who you are. So, like, write a message. Tell me who you are. Why I should let you in because. Like I don't want you to do something weird.
Who?
There's somebody in my StreamYard that I don't know who it is. But is this the guy that was just here? This Lemrone?
Possibly.
I think it was.
You invite them, just you kick them if they're fucking rude or something.
Yeah, I mean yeah. He was rude. He wasn't nice. There's no point in these people to be here. Like I'm not interested in drama.
You're not interested. Like you're not even interested in a debate. You're more interested in a conversation. If you're really...
No, I'm willing to debate. It's fine to debate, but you have to be cordial. It starts with being cordial. You can't be an asshole and debate. Because the purpose of a debate is to figure out the truth. And if you're gonna be if you're gonna be a meanie, then I'm not gonna be able to figure out the truth. Wait, did we just drop you? Oh, he just dropped. Um, there's no way to remove this guy.
Oh,
I guess I can ban. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know what the hell is up with the atheism as a positive claim.
Atheism is a positive claim?
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's on about.
Who? Where?
Beyonder.
Beyonder? I don't know what you're talking about. Is
I'm
there?
talking about the voice.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, he invited you?
No, you can just join.
Okay.
All of these things are not locked for me. You know that.
Yeah, I can join any room, but I unfortunately I've been locking people out of my room because they're just terrible people.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna lock Shashi out of this room.
Shashi is a dumb bitch.
Yeah, very, very bad person.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. She's trying to convince me that she's a girl, and she is not.
Yeah.
She is not a woman. Woman. You can say that a million times. I will never look at you differently.
I don't mind, trans. I don't care so much for trans, but Shashi is just
No, I don't either.
she's just a mean person. Kali, prove your
She
evil.
sounds like a dumbass. She
I
sounds
wouldn't
like a dumbass cunt.
just an evil person, like all vegans.
Yeah,
What?
no, she does sound like an evil person. She literally tries to manipulate you to feeling like absolute transphobic when you're not.
I didn't. I don't remember experiencing that with her, but like I talked to her about veganism, and she's very mean. Like all vegans, like vegans are mean about.
Vegans don't know how to fucking talk, bro.
They're just mean. They're just evil. Why does this guy keep dropping? Is he? Did he just move to that room? No. Okay. So, anyway, you have to think about the ether, like something is moving through the ether and just making waves. What's going?
Someone's just
What?
someone's just moaning in their freaking mic
Someone
and
muted
fucking
their mic?
no moaning.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Anyway, so you believe in God?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let me write it down. Anti-immigration. Deport all illegals. Illegal.
To be honest with you, all countries do that. Even Joe Biden fucking deported 1.5 million people.
Right. Yeah, it's like
It's literally
yeah.
they are hypocrites when it comes to a Republican doing it though.
Right.
They don't understand that you're doing the same fucking thing. The difference is Trump is actually going to do a mass deportation and he's going to actually try to fix that damn country's problem. Not just fucking deport 1.5 million because 1.5 million out of the United States population ain't shit.
Right. I mean, there's like, yeah. I mean, it would be nice to deport all illegals. It would be really nice. And then
It'd be really good. Like I think a lot of people wouldn't bitch as much after it's done with.
and then Americans can go back to having children and building families and
Yeah.
living normal lives. Like, but we have to stop the all immigration. It doesn't make any sense. No country allows this mass immigration. We don't need.
No, because I mean, South Korea doesn't even allow us Americans to visit them anymore.
Okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like Americans are
And
not
South Korea sure as
like
hell doesn't let Mexicans randomly come into their country.
it's like Americans are not allowed to have children. It's like we're not allowed to have children. We need to bring in the immigrants instead of having children. It's like our elites have decided that instead of us having children, it takes too long. It's like it takes 20 years to bring up a child. And no one got time for that. We're just gonna bring in a ready-made immigrant to replace you. It's like, what the heck is going on? That's the purpose of government? What kind
Are
of a
you gonna
government?
change your thing so we can get a hella debater that's a Democrat?
A hella debater? What do you mean change my thing? What?
We're not talking about vegan equals evil.
But if a vegan wants to walk in and
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, I don't change the
I'm guessing
name.
you're known for this. I'm guessing you're known for that channel name.
I mean, I think it's the look. Veganism is the most dangerous enemy of civilization. Nothing is more dangerous.
Oh, I agree, dude. I agree. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
They don't understand that we need animals to be produced.
It's not even the issue. The issue is that vegans think that humans don't deserve to live. Everything else deserves to live except for humans. But also later, they're also going to say that no one else deserves to live. Nothing deserves to live. All life should be
Well,
exterminated.
how does that make any sense?
Because vegans claim that if you live, you're suffering. And it's preferable for you not to live in order for you not to suffer. They want to minimize suffering or minimize animal rights violation. The only way to
Mm-hmm.
minimize animal rights violation or animal suffering is to sterilize the universe. So vegans want to sterilize the universe. Whether they realize it now or not, that's the end goal of veganism.
They don't realize how bad that would be for our country, though.
It's not for the country, it's for the universe. And then you look up to the universe and you realize, wait a minute, the universe is sterile, which means every alien civilization has been destroyed by veganism. They all self sterilized. They all end up self sterilizing. The universe is self sterilized because of the vegan logic. At the end, veganism destroys all the aliens. That's why there's no aliens. That's my solution to Fermi's paradox.
I think aliens. We have aliens. We just don't know what kind of life form they are.
I mean, as far as I know, we don't. We have no alien. All we have maybe is Oumuamua, which is like alien garbage that ended up on um like traveling near Earth. I mean, there is some like alien garbage ends up like on Earth and in the solar system. We can probably go to the moon and discover plenty of alien garbage, but there's no aliens. All the aliens are self
Right.
sterilized.
Right.
They don't exist. That's why the universe is sterile. Anyway, so you believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
So what's your evidence for Jesus? Do you want to talk about Jesus or do you not want to talk about Jesus?
I generally don't have any evidence. I mean, I don't really look at those kind of conversations because it's an opinion based religion. And it's whatever you were born. If you were baptized, you're going to understand it a lot more.
But if you know that it's just an opinion, then why do you believe it?
Well, it's like other things. Why did I vote for Trump if all
No.
Democrats are telling me not to vote for him?
No, you're
because I believe in his policies.
I vote for Trump because Trump supports me. Trump is offering me a better life. Harris literally.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I support him also.
Right. Harris literally says.
Harris is a dumb bitch.
I mean, she's not. She's evil. She says Americans are not.
She is a stupid dude. She is so stupid. She ruined her chances of winning. Really.
Yeah, I mean, by being a leftist.
She exposed herself so bad. It was literally laughable.
Anyway, okay,
But
Jesus. Mm-hmm.
if we're talking about politics in general, I loved what Trump did in 2016 or in 2017.
What do you do?
He did really well.
Like what?
His first term.
His what? Return?
He put these tariffs.
Wait, you're broken up. You're roboting.
Yeah, he has tariffs. You know those tariffs that people are so scared of?
Which
that
one?
we already had?
Which ones?
The tax tariff.
The tax terrorists? What? What?
The terrorists.
Tap terrorists?
Tax.
Tax?
Yeah.
Who's the IRS? What do you mean?
Well, what I mean by that is like his tariffs, like he wants to provide us with no tax whatsoever. Like we don't want to be taxed by the IRS.
Wait. Hello, Tommy. 1 second, the night owl. We have a new visitor. Hello, Tommy.
Hello.
Oh, a woman. Fight on and God will give you the victory. Nice. Roman Catholic environmentalist.
You're Catholic. That's awesome.
I am Catholic. Yeah.
Awesome.
Are you 17?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
I'm Christian and you're Catholic.
So
amazing.
So Tommy, this is
Christian.
Tommy, I just need to give you a warning. This is being recorded and streamed on YouTube. Are you fine with that?
Yeah, that's fine. How many viewers do you have?
0.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
But it's going to be forever on YouTube, so I just need
whatever.
I need your permission. So you're an environmentalist?
I am.
I'm writing notes as I'm asking you questions. Is that okay?
I'm not going to be here for very long, but sure.
Okay. So
you're not going to be here for very long. Okay.
I'm going to send you a
No, I have work in 30 minutes. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Are you a nurse?
No, I'm not a nurse. I'm in social work.
Nice.
You're in social work. Okay.
I am.
So in
I'm
politics,
gonna be.
or?
No. I'm gonna. Well, I'll probably end up having to do CPS for a little bit, but I'm hoping to do like forensic social work or something like that.
Forensic?
Maybe work in a school. Yes. Do you know what forensic social work is?
Forensic is like dead people.
No, if forensic social work is like basically what you do as a forensic social worker is you work with typically you work with like a police department or an investigative unit and you work with individuals who have charges laid against them who may not be mentally fit to stand trial. So like you are the social worker for somebody who's been charged with a crime, so you're helping them understand their case and like what they're supposed to do.
That's amazing.
That is really cool.
It's all right.
That's all right. So I'm just studying to be a vet tech. It's I love it.
Oh, very cool.
To be truthful, I love it. When I study it all the time, I love it. But like when I don't, I'm just like I enjoy a little subtle break here and then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, so Tommy, so why are you an environmentalist?
Because I care about the planet I live on.
Who do you like? Do you think Alaska should be maintained as a wilderness, or should we start building skyscrapers in Alaska?
I think we should be preserving our wilderness as much as we possibly can.
Okay, I mean, why preserving? Why not extend the wilderness to all of America and like stop having humans around? I mean, why not maximize?
Because humans are part of this planet.
So, but how do you determine how many humans you want to have?
The planet determines that for us. If there are too many humans, we
Mm.
will start dying. So I'm not too worried about it.
You're not
Like if
I'm
there's
not
too many
either, to be
people and
honest.
there's not enough resources, people will starve to death, right? People will die. So
okay, but if
yeah.
look, I mean, people need
I mean,
first and
we have
foremost.
billions of mosquitoes,
Wait,
Mr. Slave.
the night owl. 1 second. So people need a place to live first and
Correct.
foremost. So we like, why not build skyscrapers in Alaska?
Yeah, because well, when we talk about skyscrapers in Alaska, there are cities in Alaska that we could build skyscrapers in, no problem.
Mhm.
The issue is when we take natural preserves, pieces of land that are incredibly important to the ecosystem around them, and we destroy them and pave over them. That's the issue, right? I have no issue with people in Alaska. They want to pop up skyscrapers in their cities. That's fine. They just can't be like putting up super Walmarts in national parks. That's it.
Yeah, but my
You know, they
question.
can't be dumping garbage into the ocean.
Wait, no, that's different. I'm saying right now, I'm not discussing garbage in the ocean. I'm discussing skyscrapers in parks. Why not turn parks into skyscrapers and shopping centers? Why not?
So, do
Hmm.
you think that as a society, we
Hmm.
benefit more from, industrial skyscrapers than we do the preservation of our natural environment? Which is more important?
I mean, when you say
Building super Walmarts and malls or preserving endangered species?
so I don't know why you say industrial skyscrapers. I just said skyscrapers for people to live in.
All right, so skyscrapers. All right,
Mhm.
whatever. Sure, skyscrapers.
I
So
mean,
why is that more important? Why do we
because
need to build them in national parks?
we need to build them anywhere we want. Why? I mean, like we need to live, right? You need to live somewhere. I need to live somewhere. If you're limiting,
Yeah,
mhm. So if you're limiting where we can build, so you're constraining, you know, the growth of our civilization, of our society.
yeah. So you're not allowed to build
Hmm.
a skyscraper with 600 floors
Why
because
not?
it's not reasonable.
What,
There's a
what,
constriction around it because it'll fall over, right?
I
There's a
can.
constriction around what we can do and where because we're not entitled to just do whatever we want, wherever we want to do it. There's no benefit in us going to a highly Alaska, and the Alaska National Parks are highly isolated places. They're places that literally have no benefit for us to build anything there. That's why we haven't. There's no benefit to it. There's copious amounts of land available for human development. And I just don't understand why you're actively advocating for us to like go into national parks when the point of national parks is that one, they're incredibly ecologically important, and two, that typically they're so isolated, there's no reason why anyone would go up and live there. Like Alaska has the least visited national parks in the country, and it's because they're so isolated. Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there. It's because they don't want to. So why would we be building skyscrapers in Alaskan national parks when nobody wants to live there anyways?
I mean, it's a chicken and an egg.
Right.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Right.
there
Wait,
are
wait,
people that live on the Alaska land,
wait,
but
one
they
second.
probably wouldn't do
Wait,
that either
wait, wait,
because they hunt for their food. They provide themselves.
wait, Night Owl. 1 second. Wait, Tommy. What do you mean by right? I didn't get that.
Right. Yeah, you just didn't have a response. So, right.
What? I didn't have a
You
response.
didn't have a response to
Wait,
our
Night
question,
Owl.
but I did.
Night Owl. 1 second. No, 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 no. What do you mean?
Why would we build skyscrapers and human settlements in
Mhm.
isolated national parks?
I was starting to answer, and as I was
Okay,
beginning,
so the answer.
but right now I want to shift the conversation. As I was beginning,
Oh, okay.
again, you're doing the
Um,
same thing. Like You're being a little bit mean to me.
That's unfortunate. You should probably answer the question that I asked you.
She's not just.
Wait,
And I
wait,
think
night
you're
owl. Wait,
specifically not
night, wait,
answering.
night owl, night owl.
I think
Please.
you're specifically not answering because you know that the position that you've proposed is ridiculous. Like, would you want to go live in rural Alaska? No.
Wait, you're answering.
Like,
Wait, you're now answering for me after I
okay,
started.
do you want to go build a skyscraper in rural Alaska and live there?
I actually wanted to shift the conversation to you being
Mm.
mean. I'm curious why you're being mean.
Look, it's I appreciate that you feel as though I should apologize to you because I've hurt your feelings. But you being evasive is why I'm being a little bit mean to you. It's because you're not engaging with what I'm saying. So, you can do the narrative of you hurt my feelings. I don't want to talk about this anymore. That's fine. I'm just going to stop the conversation here. If you can't engage with me, then that's the end of it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you're just not going to engage?
Correct. If you want to talk, if you want to talk about why you're behaving in such a mean-hearted way towards me,
She's not, dude.
Dude, you're
literally
being
getting
really
frustrated.
sensitive. You're
Wait.
being very
She's
sensitive.
getting frustrated. It's not being mean.
wait, I'm sorry, Night Owl, for muting you. Please, I really want to have a one-on-one on Tommy. If she decides to leave, it's fine. But
Well, the one-on-one that we're having, you're not engaging with the questions I'm proposing. And then you said, actually, I don't want to talk about the point you just cornered me on. I want to talk about how I feel like you're being mean to me. So, you're not having a one-on-one conversation with me. He was here before I was. So,
right, but it's my room, so it's my prerogative. Look, Tommy.
okay. All right.
So
Yeah, this is your safe space. I agree.
I wouldn't say it's my safe space. It's my room, and my little dominion. So I rule
Right.
over this. I'm sorry. No, okay, I'll unmute you, Night Owl, but please don't interrupt. Please let me speak freely. As long as Tommy is here, I want to speak to her. This is very important to me that I get to talk to her freely. So
it turns out in Sweden they're cremating trans people alive.
Marept, I'm sorry, please don't interrupt. We're discussing environmentalism and stuff. So Tommy, I'm gonna mute you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tommy, so do you want to discuss what? Like, you don't have to apologize, but you could apologize. But more important,
Are we going to go back to this
Yeah.
instead of just continuing on in the conversation?
I
Okay,
mean,
so I want to clarify. I hurt your feelings. Is that what happened?
yeah, I mean that's how I feel. I feel being
Okay,
hurt.
at what point did what I say hurt your feelings?
I was beginning to answer one of your questions. I was about to say it's a chicken and egg problem. You're saying nobody.
Mm. So what would be the chicken and egg problem? Not building unnecessary civilizations in isolated places on the planet?
The question is, why did you interrupt me and say yeah or something?
Right?
Yeah, right.
I said right.
Yeah, why did you do that?
So me saying right is what hurt your feelings?
Yeah.
Okay, bruh. All right. I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to survive.
I mean, okay, but that has nothing to do with the fact that you're being mean-spirited in
So
this.
do you want me to apologize to you?
It would be nice, but I really
Okay, I'm not going to apologize to you for saying right. I'm not going to do it.
look. I never ever interrupted you, and you interrupted me.
It's okay. And you have every right to interrupt me back. That's fine.
But you didn't interrupt me and say something. You interrupted me and pretended as if I don't have an answer. So
Okay, so then what is your answer?
look, I just want to point out the fact
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, answer the question so that we can move on, because I don't want to keep having a conversation about your feelings.
Why
I don't
not?
want to do it. I don't care. Because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I hurt your feelings by saying right when you didn't have a response to my question. I think you're making a big stink about this and you feeling offended because you don't have a response to the question. You know that the position you took on was kind of dumb. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. If you
Again,
feel offended by the fact I think that your position is dumb, that's your problem.
okay, so I'll tell you in general how I feel towards discussions. I got
I
work into.
okay, I don't care. I don't care. Can you answer the question? Why would we, as a civilization, be building skyscrapers and new cities in highly isolated places on the planet?
So before we get
Specifically places that are highly isolated because of national parks.
so before we engage in the original discussion, I want to just clarify why I'm having discussions in the first place. So
Oh my gosh, bro.
excuse me?
I don't care. I don't care why you're having discussions. Can you answer the question? Like me, I'm sure me and you have the same reason why we're on Discord debating other people. So can you tell me the answer to the question?
I really prefer to first explain to you.
I know you want to talk about your feelings over and over and over again. I understand. Can you answer the debate question or no?
I explained before I will go back to having the original discussion. I want to just clarify why I'm having a discussion in the first place.
Okay.
May I?
Are you going to clarify?
I ask you for permission. You can tell me yes
I
or
give.
no.
Okay, yes, I give you my permission to tell me yes.
Okay.
Thank you for asking for my permission.
What do you mean? Thank you for asking for my permission.
Oh my gosh, bro. There's nothing I can say that doesn't impact you emotionally. Like,
Yeah.
you asked for my permission to speak. I said, yes, you have my permission. Thank you for asking for my permission. And now that's a problem as well. Like, dude, you are very sensitive. I don't think I've ever met a man on Discord more sensitive than you. We've been having a conversation for 10 minutes about how I hurt your feelings because I said right when you couldn't respond to a question I asked you.
You're misconstruing what happened.
Okay, what happened?
I was answering your question. Wait, did you just laugh?
No, I drew breath.
Okay. Andres, I'm gonna
Dude, that's gonna offend him. You shouldn't laugh.
No. It's like I just want there to be no
You're gonna hurt your
noise.
feelings.
Tommy,
Dude,
yes, Tommy.
I don't understand why we have to keep going over how I hurt your feelings. Like, I said right, I interrupted you, sure, whatever. Okay, can we move on?
I understand, Andreas. I just want okay, I'm gonna unmute you. No problem. Just let's keep it quiet. I really need me and Tommy to have a conversation with minimal interruptions. So, Tommy,
Dude, you got 5 minutes here.
I have been here for 3 seconds, nothing to laugh. No, thank you, Andres. It's okay. Tommy, look, I think I sent you a friend request. So if you want to come back some other time that you have more time and we can, continue our discussion. Look, so let me just clarify why I have discussions. So the first reason I have discussions, and basically it's the only reason I have discussions, is because I enjoy discussions. But if the discussion,
Shocking.
why
You talk because you like to talk. That's shocking. I'm very surprised.
are you being so mean?
Because you are being evasive on purpose. You are intentionally not engaging with my arguments because you feel as though I need to apologize to you for hurting your feelings.
I never
And now you
asked.
feel the need to go on a monologue about why you have debates. And it doesn't make any sense because it's not relevant to what we were talking about. I don't know how many times I have to tell you I don't care. We have the same reasons for having debates. We both like to hear ourselves talk. I know.
Are you a smoker?
Am I a smoker? No.
For context, who's arguing what side here?
We are
He
not.
took on the position.
It's
Well,
one-sided.
yeah. So he had a critique of environmentalism. Why should we not be building skyscrapers in national parks? And I said, why would you want to build a skyscraper in a national park when all the national parks in the state that he's talking about, Alaska, are highly isolated? They have the lowest attendance rates. They have the lowest amount of people who go to that park in the entirety of the country. Why would we be building skyscrapers in national parks where nobody lives there? There's nobody around who lives there. And, you know, he couldn't answer that question. I said right during the pause, and now he's very upset. So that's what happened.
That's not what happened. So
okay. All right.
Right. Tommy is lying. So what happened was there was no pause.
You have it recorded and live streamed on YouTube. Like, you know, you have the clips.
Yeah. There was no pause. I was beginning to speak, and as I was beginning to speak, Tommy said right. As if
yes.
I didn't even understand why she said right. Like it was.
And now we've been talking about how that hurt his feelings for the past 10 minutes. So
no, I'm not really talking about.
No, okay.
Can I interject?
Yes, Andreas.
It seems like none of you are like willing to have a productive conversation.
We were having a productive conversation until he was evasive on purpose.
And now you're more interested in getting him or having a gotcha moment than actually
No,
like
I've been re-asking him the question I asked him over and over again, and he will not engage. And then he keeps going on a diatribe about how I hurt his feelings. I tried to have a productive conversation with him, but he's more interested in having a conversation about how I made him feel. That's the issue.
The question is, Tommy, why are you...
The Knight was here the whole time. The Knight, was that a fair recounting of events?
It's all recorded.
Yes. Okay. So there we go.
Anyone can watch the recording. I mean, here's the recording.
Yeah. Watch the recording.
Right. Anyway, so look, Tommy. So I'll say it again. So I have conversations with people in order to enjoy the experience. If the experience is not cordial, if I'm being attacked, if I'm being demeaned, then I'm not interested.
Okay.
So that's it. I don't know what else to say. You have like
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's up to you. Like if you want to have a discussion, you have to be nice to me.
I did try to have a discussion with you, but you were evasive on purpose. So, I said to you at the beginning of this conversation, I have work right now. So I have to go anyways.
Okay.
But I think maybe you should watch the recording again to reevaluate your interpretation of events.
You can come back and we can, if you want, continue talking.
I don't know if we're going to have a respectful, fruitful conversation.
Okay.
So I think this is the end of it there.
It's up to you.
I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Okay.
The Knight, I hope you have a good rest of your day. God bless, guys. See ya.
You too.
Yeah, who thinks veganism is evil?
I think veganism is very evil.
Think veganism is evil too. I'm so sorry if I talk over you, Mr. Slave.
It's okay.
Hey, why is it evil?
Why is it evil?
Yeah.
Well, because if you think about it, Okay, so I'm studying to be a vet tech for one. You would not only destroy my chances of being a worker in society, or like we wouldn't have as many animals here in our lives because people would mass murder animals, probably, considering that you would get rid of the food chain from them not being able to reproduce. I think you guys would actually sterilize all animals from reproducing.
Yeah, we were sterilized. Yeah, because there's right now there's way too much. If we weren't gonna eat,
There's
uh,
not way too much though. You do know that 500 million freaking amphibians are gone.
no,
You
what the
realize
fuck?
that we have more
Wait,
extinct.
1 second. Wait, one second. You think we're gonna
We have
sterilize the wait 1 second, dude. You think we're gonna sterilize the amphibians? I'm talking about the farm animals that were like the cows and the pigs. Why would we sterilize the amphibians? That's
you
retarded.
guys. Okay, so first off, cows and pigs and horses, or okay, cows, pigs, chickens, and what is the veganism thing? So you don't like eating cows, you don't like eating pork, you don't eat. Okay, so let's just give you some vet terminology. Equine, we don't touch. We don't touch cat pride often. We people don't eat goat as much. Goat is more of a pet slash worker. And
Okay.
then I mean cows, chicken, pigs.
But by the way,
Are there
this
any
is
more?
if
Are there any
this is
others? Are there any others other than poultry?
any
Mr.
others
Slave.
about what? Any
Mr.
others
Slave.
what?
What's the question?
I'm asking you, like, am I right? Because cows, chickens, sheep, or cows, chickens, pigs are their whole entire argument. Three species.
I
What are you?
don't.
What is your question?
I don't. The night owl. I don't go into these details when I debate vegans. My vegan equals evil to me more than anything. Is vegans
No,
are.
I can justify. I I, I try to understand why the hell they're even vegan first off, and then
I
I try to
don't.
understand
I
why
don't
they
even
think.
know what your question is. You just started spouting out, "Oh, cow, cat, what like whatever animals." Like, what is your what is your point here?
Let me.
My general
The
question:
night
why do
owl.
you
Let
care
me. The
about a
night owl.
cow and a chicken?
The night owl. Hold on. Let me talk to Mr. 11. Mr. 11. My proposition, vegan equals evil, is that vegans are meanies. They're bullies, in my experience. More, I would say, more than anything. It's as if bullies discovered that they can use veganism in order to be extra mean bullies. It's just an excuse to be hurtful.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Hmm.
We are the children of God. All right, so let me ask you a question, Mr. Slave.
Yes, sir.
So let's say you got some assholes, right? Like a group of assholes that find some swords, okay?
Hmm.
And now these assholes start killing a bunch of people, okay?
Yeah.
Would you say that
Okay.
wait,
What?
dude, can I fucking finish my point?
The
Jesus
night
fucking
owl.
Christ.
Okay, everybody, please be quiet. I want to speak directly to 11. I'm sorry. In this room, I know it's weird, but I want to be always in the debate. So it's me against somebody. So right now, it's me against 11. The night owl, please let him speak. Thank you. Go 11.
All right. So would you say
Hmm.
that these assholes, right? Would you say that they are the assholes or they are evil? Or would you say the swords are evil?
The assholes are evil.
All right. So you can't say veganism is evil just because there are some assholes that use veganism to like, shit on people, right? That's like that's not how it works.
Well, with the swords, you can argue that you can use the swords for something else. But veganism, we can debate veganism that it in itself is an evil proposition. But right now, let's.
Okay, sure.
Hmm.
So what is your problem? Why is veganism evil? And you can't say because people are using it for bad. You have to say why veganism itself is evil. You understand?
Right, but the room name is vegan equals evil. It's not clear what I meant. I wanted to write the least amount of characters and say the most. But it's not clear.
But you said by saying vegan equals evil, you're literally saying all vegans are evil, right? Which would literally mean that. Well, I mean, it implies that veganism itself is evil. If you're saying every single vegan human is evil, that would imply that veganism itself is evil.
Veganism itself is an evil proposition. That's a separate proposition that we can discuss. But vegans themselves are evil, and they just discovered veganism as a tool to be evil. It's a convenience. It's two propositions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does every single vegan on earth do that thing that you're talking about, where like they use it to be assholes?
No, some vegans are
Okay.
like I have managed, I think, to convert a few vegans to be nice, like my friends. So they come visit, and they're never mean to me, or almost never mean to me. But that's after I converted them to stop being bullies. That's the first step in
And
converting
so
them.
you're the only guy.
Excuse
Are you
me?
the only guy? Are you the only guy on earth that has met vegans who are not like rude or evil? Like, there's a bunch out there, right, that aren't evil.
I've met so sure there's a sure when I say vegans are evil, it's disproportional. It's like it's it's off the chart. It's statistically significant that not only did I notice it, but everyone I speak to, they all agree that my theory holds water, that vegans seem to just be evil people that just use veganism to be evil. It's like it has nothing to. Mhm. Go ahead, go ahead.
Are you saying on average?
I'm saying it's statistical, like everything else in the universe.
Yeah, so like the majority, like on average, right? Like
It's
not
something.
every single one, but most.
Yeah, it's a phenomenon that I've noticed, and I've noticed that when I discuss this phenomenon that I've noticed with other people who are not vegan, and even some vegans, it's statistically noticeable that vegans are bullies in general that seem to have discovered a niche through which they can be extra bully.
Okay, you know what? I'll say this, and we
Okay.
could like meet at some middle ground here.
Okay.
Yes, there are some. I'm not gonna say it's the vast majority. Maybe there we'll disagree,
Okay.
but there are some assholes, right? That'll use veganism to,
Mhm.
be like, oh, you guys are pieces of shit. You guys, are harming animals, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
That I'm not gonna deny that exists. It does exist. Okay.
Okay.
But the main thing that I wanted to debate here is
Okay.
veganism itself. Is it an evil proposition? Like
Yes.
that's the main thing I want to debate.
Yes, the most evil proposition imaginable. Yes.
Okay. Why?
Veganism proposes to diminish animal suffering or diminish animal rights violations. The
Okay.
the the maximal diminishment or the minimal suffering or animal rights violation can only be accomplished by sterilizing the universe. Sterilizing the universe is Hitler to the power of Hitler times two, which is as evil as I can. I cannot imagine a more evil proposition for this universe.
So let me ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
So let's say there's a bunch of human beings, okay?
Okay.
There's so many, okay?
Mm.
And the only way to keep these human beings alive
Mhm.
is to keep them in like you know, Nazi-like concentration camps. Okay, that's the only way. And if you want to stop doing that, the only way you would have to do it is by sterilizing them. Okay.
Okay.
So would it be better to keep millions or billions of humans in Nazi-like concentration camps, or should we just, because we need to lower the population, right? These are your only two options. Should we sterilize them? What would you go with?
So before we engage in your hypothetical, you need to first respond to my accusation, to my argument. Once we're done with analyzing my argumentation, we can continue to discover and discuss hypotheticals and such. But one thing I've noticed with vegans is that they refuse to answer questions and refuse responding to an argument and just skip to hypotheticals, and they're always basically not engaging. So I gave you—
What's your question?
I told you why veganism is the most evil proposition imaginable. You need to tell me
Sterilization, right?
What do you mean sterilization? Right.
That was, you said that's the reason why, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm saying, generally speaking, you're not going to go out and sterilize people or whatever, right? That's a bad thing, right? But if there is a reason to sterilize, if there's a good enough reason, right, then it does become ethical, right? Like there's not a good reason to go out and kill a person, right? Right. But if there is a reason to kill somebody, right, then it's good to kill that person, right?
Okay.
So there has to be a reason. Yes. Okay.
I don't see how you're responding to my argument. So veganism is the ultimate evil. What's your response to that?
You said because of sterilization, it is bad. I'm saying we need to
Veganism—
sterilize them.
No. Veganism aims, whether vegans are aware of it or not, is irrelevant, because now we're discussing veganism. Veganism's end goal is to sterilize the universe, which is the
No,
ultimate—
not the universe.
Yes.
Wait, one second. You have to be specific. What do you mean by universe?
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about here?
The visible, accessible universe. That's the ultimate goal of veganism.
No, it's not. That's ridiculous. No, it's not.
Well, listen. So you're right. The definition of veganism is it proposes to minimize, let's say, animal suffering. The minimal animal suffering, right?
Wait, 1 second. That's not true. So,
okay. Wait. What do you mean? What's not true?
The core is essential vegan philosophy is do not eat animals because that causes them suffering. Okay, it's not minimize.
Wait.
Suffering upon animals.
No. Eating animals has nothing to do with veganism, right? I can eat roadkill, and you agree that I'm not violating veganism by eating roadkill. So it's nothing to do with eating animals.
So what is the definition of vegan, if you don't mind?
As far as look,
please tell me.
I mean, I only know the definition of veganism through speaking to vegans. It's either the proposition to minimize animal suffering, or vegan gains. He says it's the proposition to minimize animal rights violations. Either way, if you want to minimize these quantities, the only way to minimize them is to sterilize the universe. Therefore, the ultimate goal of veganism—
so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you hurt a guy, right?
Wait, are you going to
just hurt a
respond?
guy's
Are you going to respond to my argument? Why are you switching the topic? Like, you have to admit that my argument is perfect.
Well, if what you are saying is sound, if what you are saying is true, then sure, it would be. But I don't believe what you're saying.
What do you mean?
No, I don't believe.
What do you mean? Okay, then what do you mean? Okay, yes, I mean, take what I said. I gave you a syllogism. It's bulletproof. Show me its weakness. Where am I? What Where's the misstep?
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, you're
That's
not.
what I'm trying to do.
No, you're not. You're not engaging with my argument. You're completely talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. Nazi,
I am getting
schmatzi,
to a
zwazi. I
point.
don't know. I like.
And I'm not doing that. I'm
We
not
don't.
doing
We
that right
don't
now.
need. We
I'm
don't.
trying to address the point you just made a minute ago. I'm not talking about Nazis right now, okay?
Okay.
If you would let me speak, okay? You don't even know what I was gonna say, okay? Jesus Christ. Like, relax, buddy, okay? Now, so if you heard a guy
Wait,
say,
you're not engaging. You're not
May I-
engaging.
may I-
You're not engaging. You're
may I
ignoring my
talk?
argument. I'm not going to
No,
discuss
I'm
with you
trying to address
We're
it in
not
my own
discussing
way, sir.
hypotheticals. I gave you a sound syllogism. This is bulletproof. You have to engage. You cannot nilly
I am
willy now.
trying to
No, we're
engage.
not. We're not gonna red herring and discuss hypotheticals. I'm not gonna waste my time. You're going to tell me if my syllogism is perfect or not. What's the
I
answer?
disagree. Okay, sure. I'll start off. I'll go in your manner because you have like some sort of like weird way you want to force people to debate the way you do. So I'll try to do it in your way. Okay. I disagree with the point that you made. I don't agree that that's what they meant when they said that they want to reduce suffering. Okay, you're taking it in
I
a.
didn't say
You're
that.
taking it down a route.
I
Okay,
didn't
you're
say.
interpreting
I
the.
did not say that. I said the ultimate goal of veganism, whether vegans are aware of it or not. So I now remove the vegans. They're no longer interesting. Once they made the proposition, I am no longer interested in what vegans have to say. Now let's take the logical end result of veganism, and that is the sterilization of the universe.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Explain.
Okay, it is not.
Explain.
You misunderstood. You misinterpreted what they
Explain.
said. It is
Explain.
not. Okay.
Explain.
They're simply. What do you mean explain? What do you want me to explain? I just told you it's not.
That's an
What is your
assertion.
question?
If you're not okay, look. So we've reached an impasse. Thank you for. I don't know what else to say. That's the end of that. I'm sorry. We can discuss
Okay, I'm
something.
trying to explain to you. Okay, now I'm trying to explain to you why you have misunderstood their meaning.
Go ahead.
Can I please try to do that?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're
Now,
welcome.
okay, if you heard somebody say, I
Mhm.
want all humans to, I want to minimize the suffering of all human beings, right? If you heard some random person say that, right?
No, we're not doing hypotheticals. You're going to engage with my. You're not going to play word games and logical games. You're not going to play mathematical games with me now. You're going to submit to my proposition, or you're going to show me and demonstrate how you reject it. And he left. Let's bring up more hypotheticals. Let's convolute the conversation. No, we're not going to convolute the conversation. I'm going to nail you down and you're going to submit. And he ran away. At least I'm beginning to understand how they play games, these evil, evil, evil vegans. Ah, so evil. How can people be so evil? I gotta go eat. So you have to think of this like a liquid, but you can't. I mean, it's like there's a way. If you say there is a wave waving around, then a wave is not going to cause waves unless it loses its own energy. Anyway, so 3 brown, 5 black. What's the name? What's the name of the video? I think it's 3 brown, 1 blue. Weirdest name. So he made amazing Python, I think, animations. Absolutely beautiful animations of electromagnetic fields. Just incredible. How wiggling charges give rise to light.
In the last video,
Hello, the
What?
night owl. How are you?
Good. He couldn't have a conversation, I'm guessing.
I forced him to respond to my argument, and he ran away. I said, every time I brought up my
What was
argument,
he trying to? Okay, what were you trying to? What was he trying to do? He was trying to convert. Why do we not want to kill humans, and then why do we kill animals? Is he trying to reverse the logic?
I don't care. Like, I gave him a sound syllogism, a sound argument, such a simple argument. And I told him,
Right.
and he kept bringing up, let's discuss other hypotheticals. I said, no, we're not doing hypotheticals. You're going to submit to my proposition, to my syllogism, or you're going to demonstrate where is the flaw in the logic. And he, poof, disappeared. Like, when you pin them down, they run away.
They
Like,
don't have logic. They do not have logic unless
Right.
if they're literally so fucking educated on what they're doing with their body.
No, I'm not even discussing what they're doing with their body. I'm just saying, like, when do you? It's really difficult because you hardly ever get to debate vegans. It's
You don't debate them. You literally they try to give you hypotheticals. That's all they do.
Right, but when you pin them down, they try and wiggle out. They're always trying to wiggle out. They will never be pinned down. Never, ever, ever. Always wiggling, wiggling.
They don't accept that. They don't accept the fact that they can't logically talk.
Right.
Like about what their proposition is, because
I told
I'm
him,
telling you right now, they will never shut the hell up
I
about
know.
reverse logic.
No, but I told him, in my experience, vegans are just bullies that discovered veganism and that they
Vegans are just dickheads.
Yeah, they're bullies who discovered that they can be super bullies using veganism. Veganism is just a tool to be bullies, to be
Also,
obnoxious.
trans is also another way to be a bully because
I would say that the trans adjacents, not the trans themselves many times are not bullies, but the trans adjacent, the trans, the friends of the trans, what do you call the friends of the support, the allies? Oh, he keeps dropping off, this guy. Where's the 5? Oh, the wiggling.
You and I looked at this demo here, where we shine linearly polarized light through a tube full of sugar water, and we saw how it rather mysteriously results in these colored diagonal stripes. There I walked through the general outline for an explanation, keeping track of what questions still need to be answered. Namely, why does sugar water twist the polarization direction of light? Why does that twisting rate depend on the color of the light? And why, even if you understand that this twist is happening, would you see any evidence of it when viewing the tube from the side with no additional polarizing filters? Here, I'd like to begin with a very fundamental idea of what light is, and show how the answer to these questions can emerge from an extremely minimal set of assumptions. In some sense, the fundamental question of electricity and magnetism is how the position and motion of one charged particle influences that of another. For example, one of the first things you learn, say in a high school physics class, is that charges with the same sign tend to repel each other. And the strength of this force depends a lot on the distance between them. If your charges are close, that repulsive force is very strong, but it decays very rapidly as these particles go away from each other. Specifically, here's how you might see this written down as an equation, known as Coulomb's law. The force is proportional to the charge of both of the particles, where it's common to use the letter Q. There are some constants in there, which for our purposes we can just think of as one big proportionality constant. And the important fact is that you've got this 1 divided by r squared term, where r is the distance between them. So for example, if the distance between them increases by a factor of 3, the force that they're applying to each other goes down by a factor of 9. Another way you might see a law like this written down is to focus on just one charged particle, and then say, for every point in space, if there was a second charge there, what force would this first charge be applying to that second one? And instead of describing a force per se, you might see this written describing what's known as the electric field, which is just a way of saying what force.
But it doesn't change instantaneously. That's where the waves come from. When the charge moves, it's not that these arrows change instantaneously. That's impossible. So it propagates at the speed of light, and that's the wave.
Force would be applied to a unit charge. And in this context, the word field means there's a value associated with every single point in space. So the way I have it written here, it depends on a little vector r, which would be the vector from our charge to a given point in space, and the direction of this field at all points is in the same direction as r. I bring up Coulomb's law to emphasize that it's not the full story.
This is the vector. This is just Elo. Oh, evil.
What are you up to?
I'm watching
You're watching a course on AI or something?
I was about to, but then people came in. Okay, let's check this course on the AIs. The A's.
This course from Harvard
is under
to go back a step for 1 minute.
What?
Go back to the previous page.
The previous.
Yeah, you see underneath that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the real course, and you can actually sign up for the actual course on the website.
But
if you want to sign up for the course.
What do you mean sign up? Like for pay? What do you mean sign up?
No, it's free.
So,
CS50 is a free intro to computer science.
What's the benefit of signing up? To get credit?
Well, you get like your slides from the presentation. You get the notes. You get the transcript. You can download the video to watch offline. I mean, whatever. I mean, I was telling you that like you can look at whatever you want. I mean, I'm just saying the actual course. Like, why go to some other source for the course instead of going to the actual source of the course? Do you understand? Like, the CSC course is on Discord. You can join the Discord.
Wait, before you confuse me with analogies, this is a 1 minute and 52-second video, and there's a bunch of videos here. Very few. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Each
all
one is like 2. So 2, 4,
together
6,
and shown on the other channel
8, 10.
that you clicked on
12.
earlier.
So this is like 10 hours. So this is the 10.
Yeah,
so you're saying
intro.
it's the same course, but over here it's spread over separate lectures.
Videos.
And over
Yeah.
here he put them all in one lecture. Why would
You
he
put them
do
all in one video. Yeah. Because that's what they do. That's what Free Code Camp do. They just take other people's videos and re-upload them.
That's not legal, is it?
Well, he's getting away with it. So I mean, it's as legal as it's going to be. He's been doing that for a long time. I guess he gets permission from the people who have the courses online or something. I don't know.
Free Code Camp just uploads other people's videos?
Yeah.
Oh, and he
They have like a bigger audience. So like those audiences would be 0, but like on his channel they get like 1 million views. Whereas the original video would get like a few thousand.
But the original channel CS50 has 2 million subscribers.
Right. Well, CS50 is an exception, right? Normally,
Okay.
they're not necessarily as big as Free Code Camp. But yeah,
So
CS50's course is free.
So his mission statement: learn to code for free, support our
Yeah,
charity.
so he uploads all of the free courses you can find.
He doesn't explain that. Does he have an intro to his? He doesn't have like.
Well, they have a website where they teach web design on their website.
But they don't explain. How do you know what you know about them? That's what they do. Like, how do you know their business model?
I've just seen their channel. I mean, they used to have their own courses, and it's on their YouTube channel. And now they upload other people's courses. I can just see it with my eyes.
Playlists. Backend developer roadmap. 18 lessons. Front end. C in 4 hours. PyTorch. Basics and gradient descent. 4 videos. Data analysis with Python. Random quote machine. 8 videos. College algebra with Python. Intro to Python. SAM. AWS certified cloud practitioner. Deep learning with Python. 6 videos. Brain computer app with React Native. Brain computer app. Popular programming courses, Java, app development, PHP. This must be very old, PHP. Like, I haven't heard PHP in like 1 million years. Django.
It's still around.
Coding.
Yeah, the channel is pretty old, you know.
Interesting. Okay, so
yeah, I was saying that if you go to the CS50 course on the CS50 YouTube channel, you can sign up to the website and to the Discord, and you can get help with any of the issues that you have.
Oh,
you know,
how to take?
And you can email the lecturer. Like David, with him. He'll help you.
For free?
Yeah, for free.
That's great.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sign up to the course. I think it's on some website.
Is it? And it's with Python 2020. So this is like from a million years ago. 5 years. This is 5 years
You're
old.
talking about it. Weird.
It says 2020.
What? That's the introduction. Is 2020? Is the next video 2020?
It says here it was uploaded 2023.
Okay.
Let me see the second.
I'll go to edX and see if there's.
But it was uploaded.
Okay, then we'll go to CS50 and see if they have a newer version. Go to like playlists or something.
This is CS50, Harvard University's Introduction to the Intellectual Enterprises of Computer Science and the Art of Programming. Demanding, but definitely doable. Social, but educational. A focused topic, but broadly applicable skills. Is the quintessential Harvard and Yale. Oh, it's both Yale also. Here's the Discord.
Your edX is where you can sign up for this thing.
edX. I hate it when it comes up. I don't want it to dox me, so we'll have to wait with that. Wow, they've read it. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just go through their videos and scroll down, or go through their playlist. It says playlist next to community.
Let's see the playlist. So the playlist.
The 2025 lectures.
Lights, data action, intro to data science and machine learning in Python. 2024. You're saying, but this is one video. So which is the latest?
Well, I'm just saying, scroll through. Well, the latest is the left and the far left, where it says 13 lessons 2025 down below that.
That's the latest, updated 4 days ago.
Yeah, that's updated 4 days ago. That's probably. I don't know if that's to AI though. It's probably just a regular CS50 course. Scroll down and see if it has AI in it.
There's no.
See on the right there, you should be able to see. We'll scroll up and you'll be able to see on the right there's a playlist. You can scroll down in the playlist. If you grab the little bar on the right. On the right. There's a little bar on the right.
Barrel? What?
There's a bar. You can grab the scroll bar.
The bar? Do what with it?
Yeah. You can see if it mentions AI there. Yes, he says artificial intelligence, 1 hour, 2025. This lecture 6, I think. It's below lecture 6.
Oh, this is just
the CS50 course. That's not the AI course.
Oh, so I don't care about.
It's the regular course, but it has AI in it.
Yeah, I don't care about. You want to do this AI?
I mean, if you want to look at it and see what it says, I mean, I don't know. It's probably got timestamps and stuff. You can probably skip all of that. You can just look at the timestamp.
What?
If you click introduction there, you can see all of the timestamps. Next to the mute button. There's a play button, the skip button, the mute button, and then next to that is the introduction button. The other side.
This one?
No, the other side.
This?
There, you just passed it, yeah. And there's all the chapters on your right now. Where they're talking about generative AI. You can skip to whichever part you want to see.
I'll show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean, it's all real.
Is this Tom Cruise?
Yeah, it's Tom Cruise, yeah.
All right. This is CS50, and this is a family weekend here at Harvard College. We have lots of parents and siblings and other relatives here in the group. And this is meant to be a family-friendly lecture on artificial intelligence or AI. My name is David Malin. I am your instructor today. And in CS50 for some time, we have had this.
I don't want family-friendly. I want to do technical. I want to go technical. I don't want more mumbo-jumbo. I don't want mumbo-jumbo.
What mumbo-jumbo do you want? Then skip ahead. I don't know.
No, if it's family friendly. Oh, that's Deep Tom Cruise. Oh, it's him as Tom Cruise.
Yes.
This is nonsense. There's not going to be.
What's nonsense about it? I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for. This is a course on computer science, and there's one lecture on artificial intelligence.
But there's very little coding. I need net. I need everything to be. Look, it's mostly him talking.
Okay, well then go to another course, or go to his other artificial intelligence course.
How do you know all this?
It's just
Hello
on
world,
YouTube.
my
You
name is
see
David
it
Naylor,
around.
and this is CS50, Harvard University's Introduction to the Intellectual Enterprises of Computer Science and the Arts.
Shut up. But I'm hungry. Are you eating your regular cereal?
No, I'm having breakfast. I'm cooking sausages. And
Yummy.
You-
Yummy.
Oh, hello, Night Owl. You're having breakfast at night? Evil, why are you muted? I don't know.
Evil's muted because he's cooking something, dude.
Yeah, I'm cooking something.
It's louder.
But you're
it's
not-
louder than hell. And sometimes you can hear the actual pan sizzle.
You know Evil, Night Owl?
No, I'm just stupidly extroverted. I'm very welcoming to new people.
That's nice. Anyway, I'm actually a little bit of a hungering individualistic personalizations right now. So maybe
I have to say this right now. Tommy was absolutely correct.
About what?
About your proposition.
No, it's nothing to do with the proposition. She interrupted me. She was interruptive. She was being evil, a little bit evilish. She was evilicious. And so that's the problem. I mean, environmentalists are very similar to vegans. It's the same problem. Like if you take environmental
I'm gonna say I'm not an environmentalist, but I believe in the environment should be
Wait, what? You're broken up. Like I keep losing
I don't even know
words.
how to say it now. I'm not even gonna talk about it now. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying now.
Anyway, I am hungering for the foods. I must go.
You're hungry for foods.
Yes, I'm hungry for food. Like unlike being hungry for bricks and wood.
I know.
And steel and leather and plastic. I am hungering for foods. Anyway, I have to rethink my life. What do I want to make myself for foods? Anyway, so Mr. Evil, Dr. Evil himself incarnate, he is providing me with amazing help in as much as learning AI. The AI. Okay, Evil, I don't know if you can hear me. I'll be back like probably within 2 hours because I usually eat very, very slowly. I eat very, very slowly. And then I will be back.
Okay, well, I'll see you then.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, the Night Owl. Thank you so much for your contributions to the universe. I'll see you later. All right. Let's. Okay. 2 people watching. That's impossible. Wait, Miss. What is this? I can't hover over it, Mr. Slave. And what? 2 people watching. I don't know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was a good stream, especially when I actually debated. Wait, there's a message. I debated the vegan. Hey, I was watching on YouTube. Spa visit. Okay, but I asked you to self-identify and give me more data. I don't know who you are. It was too late. I missed his note. I wish there was sounds. I wish the system would make sounds. I would know that people are speaking to me. So wait, I always need to add. So what did we do today? So debate with environmentalist, debate with vegan, AI courses, electro-magnetic theory, aether, and stuff like that. All right, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye bye.